Hello everyone, my name is Bob, and this is not Journey into Space. That series is going along interestingly, but this is actually a new series, a separate series from Journey into Space, and it is called Cheapo Space Program. Now you might be wondering what Cheapo Space Program is. There's no scenarios yet in KSP. There's no scenarios. There's no campaign mode. So this is kind of like a cross between a scenario and a campaign mode that I sort of made up. And the idea is that the entire space program, there's only one model of rocket booster that you could use, and it's not a very big one. And everything that you do, whether it's going to the moon or going to Duna or wherever else, has to be launched from Kerbin on this one rocket. Not a very big rocket. So if you want to go to the moon, it's not a moon rocket. It's not that size. So you have to build a moon rocket in orbit and take it to the moon. So maybe it'll be easier to explain once I get started. You may notice a different save. Here's my regular Journey into Space save with 11 flights in progress. And here is Cheapo Space Program. That's what we're doing now, is Cheapo Space Program. Okay. Now everything that there's one, I should say this at the outset. There's one exception to this rule, which is I designed my space station launcher before the update. And after the update, it would no longer get to orbit. So I had to modify my original Cheapo rocket to carry the space station. And after the update, I created a whole new Cheapo rocket. This is the one on the back of which I'm going to have to launch everything in my space program. Okay, here's the Cheapo Bear Booster. And you can play along at home too. I'm going to pack these up and make them available for download, so that you can download them and play along at home if you wish. So here is the Cheapo Bear Booster. This is just the booster. Yeah, and it's not a tiny rocket. It's not very big either. And you'll be able to see in a minute what sort of package it can take to orbit. Excuse me. For its size, is a fairly capable little rocket. But it is still a small rocket. It's not a big rocket. It's a pretty modest sized rocket. And so the idea is that everything in this space program, in the Cheapo Space Program, has to launch on this rocket. Now I can put it whatever I want to on top, including additional stages. But the basic stage has to launch on this. So, and I can't like double up, make two of them and connect them together or anything like that. It has to launch on the top of this thing. Okay. Now let's get the Cheapo Capsule 3. This is going to be my moon ship that I'm going to take to the moon, but it's obviously not launching on a moon rocket. It doesn't have enough gas to actually get to the moon and back probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fuel tanks on top of it and use those to help me get to the moon, which is going to be our first major project in this Cheapo Space Program, getting to the moon. But first, before I get to the moon, I've tested prototypes of this one. I haven't actually tested this exact same one. I've tested prototypes, but I also have a cargo carrier which will have the fuel tank, which I have not tested. So that's going to be our first thing we launch. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this. I haven't quite finished up the whole thing here. You can put some ladders on here, just in case I want to have somebody climb on. Okay, I need to... lower that down a little bit. Not that much. Yeah, so in case I ever want to get somebody to climb on, we got it. Okay, so our first order of business is this thing by itself probably ain't going to the moon. It's just got It's actually just got that one tiny little fuel tank, so it's not going to the moon by itself. It might get to the moon's orbit, I doubt that. But it certainly ain't going to the moon's surface, and it's certainly not coming back. So, in order to get that to happen, on top of here I'm going to put some additional fuel tanks. Now I'm thinking, based on the size of this, that maybe 2 would work, but I have to first get the fuel tanks up there, and let's save this. And to do that, I'm going to use the Cheapo cargo ship. Okay, same basic booster design. On top of it is fuel tanks, reaction control system, batteries, and such to get fuel up to the Cheapo Space Station, so that I can embark on my lunar mission from there. Now I have not tested this. Make sure the staging is right. That's 2. That's those. Those kick in, and that drops. Probably just need to move that down here. No need to have that up there. And then this drops. Now another rule I've made for this sort of campaign mode is, and I haven't done this up to this point. I'm going to start doing it now, which is everything that I bring up, either I deorbit it myself or it just stays up there. So I've got little rockets here to hopefully deorbit this booster once it gets up to where it's going. May not work, but if it doesn't work, then what we're going to have is a whole bunch of space junk, and there's all sorts of interesting collision possibilities going on. So, okay, well I think we're ready to launch this sucker. Let's save it right quick and launch. Now I'm not sure that this rocket will carry this. It's totally questionable. Alright, let's line up with the Cheapo Space Station. And it's coming along pretty nicely. It's that Cheapo Space Station debris, okay. That's another piece, that's a piece of debris that I was not able to deorbit for some reason. Okay, alright, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and launch it. I've not tested this, I don't know whether this rocket will carry it. We're about to find out. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, good. No, I thought it was just sitting on the ground. I was about to say that's not going to be good. All right, well, whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, booster jettison. And those little engines on the whoa, why are you tilting? Don't be tilting. I didn't say for you to tilt. I didn't say for you to tilt that way either. No. Alright, reaction control system. No bueno. I may have to modify my design to include fins of some kind. I did not have this problem before with this rocket. I really don't want to be using my reaction control system either. For some reason the SAS is causing it to act weird. Alright, well let's get it tilted over. I mean tilted over in the right direction, instead of being tilted over in the wrong direction. And damn it. I do have an S. Yeah, I've got an SAS on it. Seems to not be doing well. Come on, asshole. Behave. Alright, well, no. Not getting all that far yet. Yeah, it's acting wonky. I really don't need to be using my reaction control system stuff. Oh, that's good. Little explosion always helps liven the mood. Why are you acting so bad? Stop it. I hate to be using my reaction control system. Alright. The SAS is damn near useless. Alright, that's a 79. Okay. Come on. Come on, damn you. Alright, my reaction control system. I don't have a choice. I think the designer of this rocket got paid too much. Whatever he got paid for designing this rocket, he was paid too much. Did I put the SAS on backwards or something? What the hell? The SAS just makes it worse. Sucking down the monopropellant. Not something I can really afford to do. Of course, I got no vectoring engines on this, so... Oh, crap and A. Come on. Behave. I'm looking like I'm fuel. Could be better. What the hell? Yeah, sucking down the RCS. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, well I may have to modify that design somewhat. According to the rules, I have to keep the same number of, same kind of configuration of fuel tanks and engines, but I don't think there's anything that will prevent me from like putting control fins or a gyroscopic SAS on this thing if I were so inclined. Um, as long as I don't actually add more thrust capacity than what I have, I think it'll be okay. And that's a 70. Let's say 79. Yep. Okay, I gotta stop sucking down that monopropellant. You just have to do it. Okay, well it looks like I'm going to get to orbit. The thing is that this thing is unmanageable. So we're going to have to do a quick modify and flight and relaunch because it's a bad doer. It's doing bad things. Okay. I think some fins would be fair. I'm not actually adding any thrust. So we'll put some fins on. Let's see. I just want to check something right quick. Make sure I've got this thing right side on. Yeah. I didn't see it flip over. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a gyro SAS on it, I guess. What it's doing is bad. Still the same booster, it just got fins and, and a gyroscopic SAS, but the thrust capacity is the same. The same engine, the same fuel tanks, so. Okay. Alright, let's see if this helps us any. Yeah, I think it seemed to have more than enough, or at least enough to get me to orbit, but it was just pretty uncontrollable. And I'd like to be able to take any kind of remaining fuel in here to the station, in case I ever find a way to make use of it. Okay, throttle maximum. Let's take a look and see where the Cheapo Space Station is. Let's bring it around. I hope that debris is not going to wind up colliding with it. Well, that's just all part of the fun of the Cheapo Space Program. The only person on the station right now is Jebediah. Got him launched up on a earlier version of the Cheapo space capsule. Alright, that should work. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, go. Is there anything like unbalanced here? The reason why it's acts weird? Uh-oh. Overheat. Alright, let's not blow up the aerospikes. I kind of need them. Let's pay attention to our rocket. I was off in La La Land. Ooh, look at the pretty flames. Oh shit, I got a stage. Alright, well, let's stay in straight now. Overheating appears to be under control, more or less. Part of the problem may be that this, sorry, this payload is a bit heavier than my capsule is, so they may simply be a little top heavy. Okay, whoa, okay, gravity turn. Stop spacing out, please. Stop spacing out. You're flying a rocket. It's irresponsible. Whoa, up. No. No, I don't want you to be tilted over that far, please. Thank you, come back. SAS on. Please stay there, please. Thank you. Alright, let's take a look at our map. Okay. Coming up on separating the second strap-on boosters. That's always good. Little sparklers, yeah. Okay. Starting to act a little weird. Damn it, I have to use the RCS again. I don't know why the gyroscopic SAS is not acting worth a damn. Yeah, lock it up. Okay. Just top heavy? Okay, so I'm pretty much stuck with using RCS. Damn it. I mean, it worked fine back when I had an atmosphere. Not working so good now. Oh shit. Crap. Well, no one said that the Cheapo Space Program is going to be easy. I guess my guess is that it's just simply top heavy. That's not bueno. No bueno. And if I add a bunch more RCS, it may not get to orbit. We may not have any choice but to try. I haven't made that much of a dent in the RCS yet, although I have, however, overshot my target orbit. Okay, and the gyroscopic SAS is not doing a goddamn thing. And you'd think this rocket was 10 times heavier than it is. Sucking down that monopropellant, yeah. Sad but true. We might not be able to make orbit here. So I overshot my target orbit. Or if we make orbit, it may be a very lopsided orbit. Okay, tell me it's not sucking out of these. Okay, no, good. I've overcompensated for the warping my orbit. Alright, well, getting to orbit was not a problem. Still not happy with the design. So we're gonna abort. Come back to the drawing board. That gyroscopic SAS didn't do crap. Okay, get out of there. Okay, well, since it seems to have plenty of capacity as far as getting to orbit is concerned, let's pop on some more RCS. Then we can turn these off. Let's keep them for the for their actual refueling function. Okay. Save. Launch. Okay, I'm gonna turn these off. As I really meant for these to be used primarily for replenishing the spacecraft at the station, not for getting this piece of crap into space. Okay, and I guess I'm just gonna have to sort of accept that I'm gonna have to use RCS a lot. All right, let's wait for it to come around again. I also kind of need to pay attention to my driving because I was kind of daydreaming there for a while. Ooh, look at the pretty sky. Look at the pretty fire. Ooh, pretty rocket. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Pay attention to flying your rocket. Total maximum SAS on. Communications established. And 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, starting to overheat. Okay, strap-on booster jettison. Staying on course for the moment. That's kind of cool looking. Alright, pay attention. Pay attention to your rocket. Okay, gravity turn coming up here shortly. And I'm just going to have to accept that I'm going to have to use RCS. At least until I get the my sort of direction established. Okay. We'll be coming up on strap-on booster jettison here very shortly. And the attendant explosions that come with it. It adds a little flair to everything, doesn't it? Okay, I got RCS on. Alright, watch my orbit. Aiming for about 79. Okay. Alright, that's good for now. Okay, how's my... I need to go a little bit, just a hair north. That should be enough. Let's see if I can turn off my RCS for a minute. Nope, I can't. Okay. Orbits are looking pretty good along, fairly well aligned. Let's kill the thrust. We'll wait till we get down to about 20. Yeah. Honestly, after my whole Duna rocket thing going on my my main series, working with rockets that are petite is kind of refreshing in a way. Even though this one's giving me all kinds of trouble. I've actually already recorded the first episode of my Duna expedition in Journey into Space, but I may put this one out first because that way the two Duna expeditions will be, or two Duna episodes will be back to back instead of having this one in between it. So I may pump this one out first. Okay, let's move it over, please. Thank you very much. Now, what's my alignment? I look pretty well aligned. Okay, move, please. I'm out of RCS. Alright. Let's just go ahead and finish off this orbit then. I'm out of RCS on my main, on the booster. Okay. Separated by 28 clicks. Yeah, this thing I'm pushing down with all constantly. It is not moving. I don't know why this is harder to maneuver on SAS than any other spacecraft. I have no idea. It's freaking bizarre. But there you have it. Fortunately, I've got half the planet to go before I have to do my maneuver, so it's all good. I almost don't need a inclination change, whatever, but I figured it might help. If I can find where my freaking blue marker is. Come on, blue marker, where are you? Where are you hiding? That's 28 clicks away. Okay, blue marker, where are you? Well, the good news is I'm not lacking the ability to get this thing to orbit, so I could actually put more RCS on the booster if I were to be of such a mind. Because it sure needs it. It's just not controllable otherwise. Okay, I should have a blue marker here somewhere. Maybe. Could be, possibly. Oh, where's my freaking blue mark? Oh, okay, here it is. I should start slowing down now, because otherwise I'll shoot right past it. Yep, shoot right past it. Okay, we're going to have to turn on one of our little nodules, our RCS nodules. Yeah, I'm just flat out going to have to put more RCS on this thing. Because it's not having a hard time getting to orbit, it is having a very hard time steering. Okay. We'll turn on our RCS again right before we get to our maneuver. And why it's so hard to steer, I have no earthly idea. Not a clue. And this thing doesn't have any kind of proper engines to it, so maybe something I need to add. Because so without this, it's not really going much anywhere. Not very fast, anyway. I probably ought to put two of those dinky little strap-on engines on these things, just in case I have to separate from this. This is almost empty. Not quite. Locking up. Alright, let's get moving along. Okay, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Good enough. Okay, and now how do I make this a little bit happier? Well, stop being all weird. Alright. Okay, 6.4 meters a second should be workable. Okay, I gotta take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, coming up on the burn. Okay. Okay. RCS off. I used to better turn lights off because I'm maybe I should put my solar panels out. There we go. Only that one. We're on the dark side of the planet, so it won't make any difference. But at least I need to turn my lights off. Stop using juice. Okay. That tank is now out. So I need to turn on another one. I'm afraid I'm going to have to modify this. It's still going to have the same amount of fuel, same engines and everything, but I'm going to have to, instead of having this long thing here, I'm going to have this probably broken up into a couple parts and strapped to the side. Because I think the fact that it's relatively long is part of what the problem is. And do I have any fuel in here? Just barely. I just remembered I do have engines on this thing. They're pointed the wrong way, so I'd have to turn backwards to use them. They're originally intended to deorbit the spacecraft when it's no longer needed. Okay, let's do a little time compression. And get ready for our rendezvous with the Cheapo Space Station. Make sure I'm not about to collide with the damn thing. Nope, not yet. Okay. And of course, it's just impossible to turn. Might as well just use some RCS and get okay with it. You just have to get okay with it. Okay. Let's see what kind of distance we have now to the 4.2 clicks. We have hardly enough fuel in there to even worry about using. I think I'm going to turn these around right side up, just because I can. Oh, when I need to deorbit, I can always point prograde. I don't know what I was thinking there. Whatever I was thinking, it was probably not good. Probably not sound thinking. Let's do one last little burst to get me headed on the straight and narrow here. Okay. Let's finally get rid of this monstrosity. Oh, fudge. I was supposed to separate that in a different fashion. I was supposed to actually do a stage on that. That would have deorbited it, but oh well. Or rather, it would have deorbited it if I'd been pointing in the right direction. Let's get into chase mode. I'm not sure which end is up on this thing. I guess this end is up. Alright, let's hit the SAS. SAS for some reason is just not doing a damn thing. Okay, nope, wrong way. Let's turn the right side up. And let me check on my controls. Yep, looking good. Okay, let's get over in the right direction here. Let's turn my RCS ports on. My RCS tanks on. Oh. Because I will need them. Okay, well this is considerably more manageable. Does that help with my trajectory any? Not a whole lot. Oh, Alright, how about if I go in on visual flight rules here? Yeah, it's kind of bobbing a lot. I thought I'd balance this out pretty good, but I guess perhaps I didn't. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Now we're getting somewhere. With the expulsion of too much RCS gas, but shit's gotta happen. Rotation, please. The docking thing is kind of cool, but honestly, more often it's more trouble than it's worth. Where it locks you into rotation or translation. Very often that's more trouble than it's worth. Okay. Alright, how about we just go into staging, huh? Damn you. Okay, still coming in relatively hot. Which is fine, I don't really want to spend forever doing this, but you just have to remember to slow down. Yeah. Oh, god damn you. There needs to be a way to turn off that frickin' docking mode. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about braking until I get down to about 200 meters. Okay, here we go. Coming in hot. I'm going to go ahead and turn my lights on. I use this to help me stop and save on my monopropellant. Okay. Oh, fuck you, goddammit, stay in staging. Slow up, thank you very much. Okay. We're good. Okay, where am I docking? That was actually pretty cool. I think we're going over there. Yeah, those little things have, like, no thrust. No thrust at all. But yeah, we're going real slow relative to the target. Let's get a little forward action going. And there it is, the Cheapo Space Station. And I hope these little arms won't rip off when I go to dock with them, because that would be uncool. Okay, scooch over. It's moving real easy now, compared to a lot of these big behemoths that I try to dock with places. It's going real easy. Okay, let's turn on fine control. Get a little rotation going on. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Let's back off just a tad. Drop down just a tad. Oh, wrong way. Oh, let's hold off a little bit. Don't want to rip this docking arm off. No, hold off a little bit. A little bit up. A little bit up. Okay. A little rotation. Okay, good enough. A little bit down. Okay, let's check my alignment. Get them all straight and happy. Okay, up a bit. Okay, getting ready to check that upward motion about now. Check it. Thank you. Okay. Let's do this really easy because that arm doesn't look like the strongest thing in the world. Easy breezy. Okay, down just a hair. Down just a hair. Okay, check it. Nice and easy does it. Boom! Whoa. Alright. We're docked at the Cheapo Space Station. The low budget end of space. And we got Jebediah Kerman in here. Let's have him pop out and take a bow. Enjoy the sunshine. I use these lander cans in lieu of a habitation module because I didn't think that we could actually lift up a habitation module, so. Okay. We're just coming out and checking things over. Let's pop out the ladder. Oh, don't get smushed. Pop out the ladder over here. Nope. Don't fall out of orbit. He's coming to inspect the cargo ship. Yeah, how come this won't pop open? Pop open, please. Screenshot. Yeah, grab onto that. And why won't this open? Alright, go inside there, Jebediah, and let's see if it opens once you're in. Also need a quick save. F5. Alright, now it works. For some bizarre reason. And here we are at the Cheapo Space Station. Now I'm going to have a couple other of the newer model of this. I'm going to have another one of these of the newer model come up here. I'll probably send this home, or maybe I'll just leave it there. And then I'll attach 2 of these to the front of that, and then that'll be our moon mission. I might not have actually attached 3 of them. I don't know. I'm not sure that's enough fuel to get to the moon and do everything you need to do. With just 2 of them. Anyway, I guess that's all for right now. And that's the Cheapo Space Program. They're doing pretty good for a budget, you know, really. Could be worse. Yeah, he's got a pretty comfortable spot here. He's got you can sleep in over in here if you wanted to, or in here. He's got a place in the back there. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Alrighty, well, that's all for right now. Goodbye.